All right, guys, let me talk about this right quick. This is DJ Will Fly, but before I do, let me get a little bit of some libations. It's called Deer Park. Shameless plug again. Free plug for Deer Park water. I love it. Anyway, I listened to the news. I heard some stories about them taking down the Robert E. Lee statue out in Richmond. They reported there was a 12-ton statue from a media report. But for me personally, regardless of how big it is or how small it is, them taking down the statue, and I'm going to say it, won't stop racism. Let's be frank about it, guys and gals. Taking down any Confederate flag, statue, monument, what have you, will not stop racism. It won't. The problem is that we live for symbolism. We live for symbolic gestures. For the last 50 plus odd years, we look for symbolic gestures instead of looking for real solutions. One of those symbolic gestures was to get Kamala Harris to be voted in as vice president. This is the same woman who was running against Joe Biden and telling him how racist he was. Come to find out, she was a family friend the entire time. She was a known family friend of theirs for years and years and years. She was already a shoo-in for the vote anyway. Already, she was an automatic shoo-in. She was an automatic shoo-in for a candidate, for a co-candidate. You know, from day one. That whole thing was a setup. Yeah, I said, because it was, they weren't going to get her in there anyway. That's another whole story. And that's why I call it a setup, because she was already in good with the Bidens from day one. That's a known fact. She used to work with the son. So, anyway, but this is what I'm talking about. And I use her as a very good example, because I was in the line when I went to go vote last year. Not sure why I went to vote in the first place. That's another story. And of course, the first thing this one black woman who was saying in front of me, because she got into a disagreement with a fellow male voter, and she kept talking about, well, yeah, and he was kept saying, oh, this is all, bunch of BS. It's just, this is already in the bag anyway, which kind of was. And she was like, well, yeah, that's my girl. That's my girl. Yeah, she ran, whatever they call them, skips, or whatever kind of shoes she was wearing. Anyway, you're riding along for symbolism because, you just try to say, oh, she's a role model for black women, and blah, 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 and there's all the other bullshit I was hearing. She was symbolism for black women to vote. That was it. Nothing special. Nothing special about her. Literally nothing special about Kamala Harris. Nothing at all. She was just a woman of color. That's all they care about. They didn't care about what she's going to do once she get in office. Nor did they adhere her to the issues that she supposedly was going to help get with them on. No. And neither did Biden. This is why, to me, in a way, it's kind of, for lack of a better word, dangerous to want to become a Democrat anymore. Because they ride our whole race on symbolisms, not of real substance. And we buy it. We buy it every time. And really, politics is the same way in general. They play on our fears and emotions all the time. They both do, Democrats and Republicans. Neither one of them is any different from the other. I was talking to a guy today. Said he had did some side work for Obama, and told me that Obama, a lot of his interns, and I don't know if this is true or not. I can't substantiate it to be a fact, but this is what he told me. He told me that a lot of his interns were white. I don't know how true that was. Guy just told me a little while ago. And I can't substantiate it to be a fact or not, but I've heard that someplace else too. But it's alleged that he was known for hiring a lot of interns who weren't black. Yeah, that's what I heard. But like I said, that's alleged, because I don't want to be accused of saying that was true or not true. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if it was true. You know, but it's Obama for you. You know, that's another whole story. I don't even want to go into it right now. You know, it's a lot I could say about him. A lot I have said about him. You know, I respect him for what he did, what he tried to do as president, and then I kind of don't respect him for some things that he could have done as president, and he didn't do enough as president. And I'm still going to say that because it's a fact. But we can't continue to be riding on symbolisms as a way to resolve an issue, because it has never resolved any of our issues. We still have high unemployment. Crime is high in our neighborhoods because of the high unemployment. You know, the jobs are plentiful out here now. People don't want to work because they're getting those benefits, but those benefits are coming to a close now. You know, so better get out there and find a job. Just saying. It's just a lot of symbolisms that we go by, but we don't go by tangible things that we need to fight for, you know, especially for our community. I mean, it's bullshit. I mean, but if we keep on riding for these symbolisms, we're never going to get any real tangible items. We're not. It's never going to happen for us. We keep on riding for these symbolisms. You know, we got to do better. Be better. We got to do better. And to do better, we got to be better at doing better. Bottom line. Bottom effing line. It's DJ Wolf, I'm out.